There you are. My wonderful star. My perfect muse. I've been expecting you. I trust that you're ready for the most extraordinary Halloween transformation of your life. The party we will be attending. Yes, I am so pleased and proud that you were able to obtain an invitation to the Halloween ball. And I, as your +1, shall of course ensure that you are looking your absolute best. Yes, it is sure to be an incredible feat. I've heard that every year the Addams family outdo themselves with each ball that they host, and this year is sure to be no exception. The names of high fashion that will be there: Vonatelli, Versace, Jean-Paul Gaultier, Della McCarthy. Oh, the maestros of sophistication and allure. Now, shall we prepare you? Good. First, let's discuss the essence of Halloween, shall we? We have to make sure that we have all of the bases covered to impress the Addams. Yes. It's a night of terror, allure, and the delightfully macabre. I want to capture the very essence of fear and fascination within your costume. I've been sketching designs, of course. Do you want to see what I've got in store for you? Of course you do. I've been through so many different designs for you. So many possibilities. But I settled on one. Eventually. Picture this, my star. A fine gown, blacker than the darkest night, tailored to perfection, hugging your every curve. Lace, like the most delicate of spider webs, will adorn the hem just here. Creating an illusion of mystery and outlining your dark side. Your otherworldly beauty, of course. And the top half, sharp shapes, daring. This high collar, a wonderful cape, sharp as fangs. sitting majestically, rising behind your neck, framing your exquisite face. Yes. And these high shoulders, complete with rubies on the ends of the wire. Mimicking the snake on your arm, the two eyes, the forked tongue. For your makeup look, of course, your eyes will be smoky, like the aftermath of a witch's brew. And they will peer out from beneath the cape, drawing everyone to your enigmatic gaze. Breathtaking. Oh, yes, I know. And let's hope so. It would be fitting for the Adams party, would it not? Yes, to truly embrace the spirit of Halloween. The dark shapes, the dramatic lines. We must also include an array of the exotic. You shall be adorned in them. Spine-chilling creatures, like the serpent around your arm. Wrapped, winding around them like living bracelets, their ruby eyes gleaming in the moonlight, mimicked by the two on the ends of your cloak. And bats, darling, bats. It will be your crown. The wings stretching wide, each one a curl, glorious wingspan as they cradle your face. The wingspan stretching wide, casting ominous shadows on your visage. The presence will both instill terror and admiration, for you will be the ruler of the night. What do you think? Do you like the designs? Good. Then shall we begin? I will start with taking your measurements. Of course, I know them by heart by now. Of course, nothing less for my muse, my perfect star. But you can never be too sure. Nothing can ever be too perfectly fitted. Don't you think? Okay, so we will begin with your cranium. I need the exact, the most precise measurements for your crown. The beautiful bat crown. So I'll just check here. Okay, just around. Yeah. And I'll write them down. Around your ears as well. Now. Okay. Is that too tight? Let me loosen it up a millimeter. There. How's that? Surely it must be better. I'll make a note. If you insist for it to be larger. Okay. Alright. Now it might be a strange measurement, but I need to know the distance between your ears across your face. So I'm going to be measuring from here to here, right across your face. Yes. So where your ear begins on this side and across to the other. There. Okay. And I'll just do that again, just to make sure, to be absolutely, positively sure. Now, relax your shoulders. You can do a little shrug if you like. Good. Deep breath in and out. Very good. Okay. So your left shoulder here. Very good. And your right. Perfect. Right shoulder. All done for the measurements. Yes, the Addams family. Such delightful creatures of the night. You see, darling, the Addams and I share a unique approach and appreciation for the darkness. Morticia Addams, in particular, is a woman of exquisite taste. Her elegance, her poise, her ability to embrace the shadows with grace. It's positively intoxicating. Now, I will just make a note of these measurements on my illustration. Oh yes, I've had the pleasure of crossing paths with both Morticia and Gomez at some of my infamous fashion galas. We immediately bonded over our shared love for the macabre. They appreciate the artistry in darkness, just as I do. And Morticia's style, so impeccably gothic, so wonderfully eerie. She's always fascinated me. It's like a symphony of black silk and lace. A visual sonnet of the night. Now I just also need the arm measurements, of course. Here we are. Your arms, please. Thank you. Right. And your other one. Wonderful. And your wrists. Yes, I've long admired her ability to turn morbidity into a fashion statement. It is positively inspiring. And now, my darling muse, with your trust from the family, and under my creative influence, of course, you shall stand alongside Morticia Addams in equal elegance, a paragon of Halloween haute couture. It's like a dream. Oh my dear, this won't be a dream. It'll be a nightmare. A splendid, haunting fantasy that the guests will remember for an eternity. We will make sure that you're absolutely bewitching. Our legacy, my dear, will be eternal. Now, we shall start the twill. I will use this cloth. A fabric which contains the same density and weight of the wonderful, luxurious fabric of the final piece. We shall drape this all over you. We will ensure that every stitch conforms to your form flawlessly. We will emphasize your curves, accentuate your assets, and make sure the gown becomes like a second skin. Tailor it to you and you alone. Yes. All Hallows Eve is not just about the ghouls and ghosts, my dear. Halloween is a special celebration of darkness, an ode to the mysterious, the eerie, and the enchantingly macabre. It's the one night when the shadows come alive and fear dances hand in hand with fascination. And now this fabric will be perfect for the sharp shoulders. Yes, this is why, my darling muse, we are making this wonderful costume for you. It is all what I aim to capture within your costume. Your dark allure. The essence of Halloween isn't just about dressing up. It's about embodying the very spirit of the night. With my vision and your presence, we will once again create a masterpiece that encapsulates the enigma, the eternal fascination of Halloween. There now. We'll begin to sew those parts in place. Making sure that the form is suitable. I'm going to use a red thread instead of black, so I can see exactly who else will be at the party? Oh my, well, so many faces of fashion. You will be in the midst of the creme de la creme of the fashion world. Picture this. Far Jagerfield in his signature high-collared white shirt, his silver hair cascading like a waterfall of moonlight. He appreciates audacity, darling, and your costume will undoubtedly catch his discerning eye. Oh, and then there's Diane von Wurstenberg, with her fierce personality and penchant for the extravagant. She adores bold statements, and believe me, darling, you will be the boldest statement in the room. When her sharp eyes fall upon you, I want her to gasp in awe. I want them all to turn green with envy, their hearts laced with admiration and jealousy as you walk into the party. I want whispers to follow you across the room, curious gazes to linger on your form. I want you to be the embodiment of my creative vision, a living, breathing work of art that leaves an undeniable mark on every soul in the room. The most beautiful star, as always, my darling muse. Yes, together, my dear, we shall make an entrance that will be talked about for centuries. They will remember this Halloween, but not for the spooks, the ghosts and the ghouls, but for you, for us. For the night Cruella de Vil and her beautiful muse stole the spotlight and became legends in their own right. The Adams will wholly appreciate our efforts, and the dark twist on my vision of this, I am sure. There. How does that feel? Yes. Good. Yes, the toile will give me the perfect starting point for your wonderful gown. Slight adjustments may have to be made on the night, of course, but fear not. Alterations are a natural part of the creative process. After all, even the most exquisite diamonds need a bit of polishing before they truly shine. Perhaps we should also incorporate some form of goggles into your costume. Let me see if I can do that. It might help to shade your beautiful eyes from the fire breathing that I hear happens when Lurch has had too many cheeky tipples. Then there is also the famous knife throwing. I'll figure it out. I always do. In any case, I have no doubt that you will wear this costume like the star you are, my darling muse. And when the night of the Addams Family Halloween extravaganza arrives, you will sweep into that mansion, turning heads and stealing breaths. We will make this costume a symphony of shadows and silk, a creation that will be remembered for centuries to come, just as I said. My dear, in my world, everything is an exquisite story of beauty and fear. Now, let me go work my magic. And when the Halloween night falls, you shall be the epitome of terror and allure. A masterpiece that will haunt their dreams for eternity. Darkness awaits, and we shall clothe you in its most exquisite embrace. My darling muse.